Hello, my name's Nim, or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to Bite Size MMORPG. This is potentially a new segment on the channel where we break down in-game systems, mechanics, and player behaviors into easy to understand and, more importantly, easy to implement practices. For our first video, we're going to go over with what you should do on your first hour, your first day, and your first reset. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, here we are. New character, level 1, it seems like a whole world's ahead of you. So first, let's give ourselves a little wave, and then we're going to head on over to a guy with a yellow exclamation point over his head. Let's go pick up that quest. Now, quest will be a primary means of accruing experience. You follow the quest text and accomplish the goal. So we've got our quest. Looks like we've got to kill some wargs. Okay, let's get that done, and then we'll meet back after that's done. We finished the quest. We killed our 6th Black Rock Warg. We're heading over to the Marshal to turn it in. As you can see, he's got a yellow question mark. We turn that in, get our reward, which includes some experience, and bam! We've leveled up. Okay, so leveling up is a process by which your character gets stronger. The current max is 120, but that will change. For about the first hour, just focus on getting to level 5. Right? It's not hard. Once we get to level 5, then we're going to head to our second town. Now, getting to level 5 involves a lot of quests. As I go pick things up, I go do stuff. I'll let you experience that on your own. So let's meet up back when we're level 5. And we're back. As you can see, I've got some new equipment. I have a choice of rewards. I'm going to go with the two-hander because a warrior, big sword, swing, swing. And bam! Now we're level 5. So we get a quest to go to our first town, Goldshire. Now, Goldshire is the first town for humans. Dwarves have a different town, so do night elves, undead, tauren, orcs, trolls. They all have different first towns, but I know the humans best, so I went with human here. So let's go take a look at that. I pull up a map. Now, you can see the whole map of the world if you want to. Right now, though, I'm going to follow the yellow arrow, and later on I'll open up the map for instructional purposes only. So as we can see that, bam, I can see a bigger place on the map, or I can just follow the yellow arrow, which I'm pretty much going to follow the yellow arrow. I also see that there's a yellow exclamation point on the map, which means there's another quest. You can see quests on your map, which will help you in acquiring experience. So let's go pick up that quest that we can see to verify, hey, this map isn't broken, everything's great, because again, when you cut QA staff, sometimes that happens, so let's hope everything works out well. Alright, we're picking that up. Falkrin, thank you. And alright, we'll meet you at Goldshire. And here we are, our first town, Goldshire. Now, there are combatants in the street. Don't worry about that. That's where players duel. It happens all the time. It's been happening since the beginning of the game, roughly 15 years ago. So, let's head into the inn, which will be our building on the left. One of the things I want to mention about an inn is that an inn provides a rested area. Rested areas can be told by those little Z's by your character portrait, and if you log out while in an inn, you gain something called rested experience. Now, it's based on the amount of time at which you log out for in a rested area. So it does eventually have a cap. Now let's turn to my quest here. Bam. Rest and relaxation. We get some bracers plus a pumpkin and some water. Alright. Now what's really important after equipping the bracers, because you always want to equip your gear when you can, I can make this place my home. Making something your home binds your Hearthstone to it. Your Hearthstone is your in-game teleport. Don't forget it. Right now it's on a 30-minute cooldown, but with certain guild perks, it can be lowered to 15. I'm not a member of a guild right now, and we'll get to guilds in a later video. For now, let's continue to do quests, and also pick up some professions. Now, professions are, think of them as skills, trade skills. You know, you have your blacksmith, your alchemist, your enchanter, your tailor. For experience gain purposes, I'm going to pick herbalism, and then later, I'm going to pick mining. Now, you can only have 2 of them at a time. Don't worry, the choice is reversible. You can always pick up other ones by unlearning them. And we can go into that in a later video on kind of a bigger thing on professions. For now, we're just trying to get you up and running. Remember, first hour, first day, first reset. So we've got our 2 skills. Let's go pick up some quests. And once we pick up some quests, we'll do those quests and level up. Our next goal should be level 10. So I'm going to let you experience the quest for yourself because I don't want to give you any spoilers, or at least as spoiler-free as possible. And then we'll meet up when we're level 10. turning this quest, we're now level 10. Okay, level 10 means we've unlocked Specializations Battlegrounds. So your specializations, pretty simple. Those are, what does your class do? What specific role? Now, I'll get into a bigger video later on onto roles of tank, damage, and heals. But for now, let's just pick one with a sword. So luckily I'm a warrior. I've got 2 swords and 1 shield. We'll just be arms for now. Why not? We'll just choose arms. We'll stay arms, and that'll be fine for instructional purposes. Now that we're level 10, I also want to mention, if you're into the player versus player combat, you actually now have the opportunity to go down to the green circle at the lower left-hand corner of the screen and select Battlegrounds, to where you can fight against your other players and find glory as a gladiator. I personally am not a big fan of PvP, and I think new players should probably avoid it, if only for the fact that PvP is not user-friendly from a noob standpoint. Now, if you're good at the game, maybe you're awesome, okay, go ahead. But we're heading right now to our main capital, Stormwind. Now, why are we heading to Stormwind? Stormwind is one of our hub cities. So, the dwarves have Ironforge, the orcs have Ogrimmar, Tauren have Thunderbluff. The reason we're heading here is because this is where we can pick up a few extra things, such as fishing, cooking. That'll allow us to get our daily fishing and cooking quests, which will help not only raise our level, but the reward scales with your level. So, that includes experience and money. It's always nice to think about that. So let's fly in there. We're going to land inside Stormwind, as you see this nice sweeping vista. Again, for your first hour, focus on getting to level 5. Then, focus on getting to level 10. You unlock your specialization, which you choose. Once you're level 10, pick up your cooking, pick up your fishing, pick up if you haven't gotten your professions, pick up your professions, because you do gain experience from gathering nodes. They're little yellow dots on your minimap. You gain experience from that. That's why we chose a double gather, to help you speed along in the process. Plus, you can also sell the mats for incidental extra money. So let's go ahead to our place where we need to go, and we're taking a little tour through Stormwind. You see weapon shops. Don't worry about that. That's more for flavor at this point. We're passing the auction house on the right. Do not go there. Do not go there. I repeat, do not go there. You're not experienced enough to know what you need to buy, and you will be taken advantage of. So as we go, we see there's a dock over there. Let's head and pick up fishing. Now, I know where all the trainers are in Stormwind because of the fact that I've played this game for a number of years. You may not know that. You can always talk to a guard, and if you're unsure about what something is, mouse over it, and it'll tell you. So we pick that up. Now I have a daily quest unlocked, but let's go get cooking first, because that's what's important to me. I want to make sure that you get what you need to get started, because again, it's first hour, first day, first reset. Ideally, within your first reset, you're going to hit 15 to 20 if you have a couple of hours to just play. Now, the reason I say 15 to 20, 15 lets you queue into dungeons, which is a very important thing, and we'll do a dungeon video later. Don't worry about that. But we pick this stuff up, and bam. Now I have pretty much a self-sustaining, every day I have a couple of rewards that can get done. Outro time! That was the first episode of Bite-Size MMORPG. Now, the thing about Bite-Size MMORPG is that I want to help a complete noob. So we did it in a Let's Play fashion. I can change it up to more bullet point, to where it's a little shorter, a little punchier. If you like that, or if you prefer the Let's Play, let me know in the comments below, because honestly, the viewers help me decide what you like, and I like to cater to you guys, trying to be that professional content creator. Anyways, that being said, before we leave, I stream on Twitch Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That should be scrolling across the screen at some point. And until next time, keep gaming and enjoy life.